Hey, good morning everyone. So the weather has got clear, still a little windy, but it's beautiful, clear skies, and it's Monday morning and it's perfect time to get busy on this construction project. So the first thing I wanted to start with was putting in the septic system. They're over there working on it now. I'll show you. I want to start with that first. I want to get those below grade things that are going to be around the outer edges. I want to go ahead and get those knocked out, get them over with, get the elevation set, and we can work with things from there, because then we know exactly, as we're setting the pipes on the house and all, the exact grade that we've got to have on those drainage pipes to get to that septic. Another thing on the septic tank is I felt like it was a little undersized in the drawing. It may have been like the bare minimum, and it may have been sufficient, I don't know, but there's times that we could have influx of traffic and people entertaining guests here and all, and rainy season comes, and I didn't want the tank stressed to its max. I wanted it to be able to properly digest and break down the solid waste and all. So I decided to increase the dimensions on it, and I'm going to add one additional digestive chamber on there. It just makes me feel better. The expense is only minimum compared to what you get out of it. The peace of mind, the problems later of having to open it up, possibly pump it out, the expenses involved in that. And I just rather do a little more than do less. It just takes only a very small amount of money to pour just a little additional cement down each side and make the tank just a little longer, right? I mean, it's not that much of an expense. So got that underway. They had to dig up a couple trees to get them out of the way, but those trees were shallow rooted. They haven't been there very long, and they're so resilient, we know we can transplant them. Meanwhile, in the garage, they're continuing plastering on, and I've sent my brother-in-law Miller to go get bamboo and materials to build a work shed over here in one corner of the property, so that we can not only store materials in there from the rain, but the guys have a place to get underneath when they're forming the steel bar and cutting and just doing different things, or they just want to take a break and be able to get out of the harsh sunlight. So it's good. That's another thing that you're probably going to want to do if you're going to have a build site. So you're going to build a work shed. You're going to build a temporary structure for them to be able to do their things. And a lot of times somebody will stay on site there at that place too, to guard your material and just to watch after things. So we're so near right here with family and friends, and we're here so much. I don't know really if I need that at this point, of someone staying 24/7 on premise, but we might. And a lot of times they volunteer in my family to do that anyway. They're a really great family, and it acts like no big deal to them at all. So we'll be getting that underway. After the septic is put in, then we're going to move on to putting in an underground water storage tank, or cistern as you might want to call it. The soil, let's talk about that. I do have a little backfilling that needs to be done in some places on this lot. Overall, it's not too bad. And so by digging out these large holes too, I'm getting the free soil that I can transplant to some other places here on the property. So I have them bagging the soil as they are working, so that they can carry it right on over. They don't have a big dirty dirt pile around where they're at, and put it right where it's going to go right from the start. So they're shoveling and bagging it up directly. Oh, I see Mel. There she is. She's been at Zumba with her friends this morning. Let's go see what Mel's doing. Let's see what Miss Mel's doing. Yeah, I woke up and you were gone. It took me a little bit to put in my head where you're at, you know. I'm like, where is she? Yeah, it took me a little bit for my brain to start working this morning to realize, oh, she's at Zumba.
So I told the driver it's supposed to be to drop
Yeah.
in this podcast. So I know that you are ready.
Yeah, what'd you get in the bag right there?
Pork, jackfruit, and some sweet potato leaves.
Oh man, I think a good meal's coming on then, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a nice soup for today.
Oh, that's awesome. So how was Zumba?
Very good.
Enjoy with all the ladies?
Yes. And look at me. I'm just wear like this. Earlier I wear t-shirt and Tita Marlene likes my t-shirt and
She took your shirt?
Yeah. And I said, oh my god,
What would you do if they like your shorts also?
that's how I think.
You're gonna come home wearing a plastic bag?
And people looking at me, I said, oh my god, I'm not naked, because I'm still wearing my exercise
Right.
suit,
What, you in cheerleader mode here today or what?
Yeah.
Well, you see, babe, we've got things underway. They're starting to dig our septic right there.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a nice large one. I'm transferring the soil, as I was telling viewers here, transferring it to low places we have that we needed the soil anyway. So here off my cement, there's a drop here that we needed this soil here anyway, and this is a really great soil. Everything seems to grow so good in this.
No, polo.
So I guess that's 2 meters wide, 3 meters long, and it'll be 2.5 meters deep. Right now, I'm gonna get my bucket of water drawn up here for a shower. Well, everyone take care and see you in the next video. God bless.
Oh my goodness. The accent is back. Parang naman.